That's not good. Fredo
Alright,
Dan.
well, after getting baited, and then double baited, and then triple baited, we have a lull in the action, or rather, a lull to the start of this game. Oh, he's back. Korean is back. And we're going live, possibly for real this time. This is RGL Season 3 main, Hairline Treatment Center in red, versus ASAP Mob in the blue. I'm gonna go watch Alfredo Dan. Season 1, I Am Champion with Rodney and the Stangers. Through choke, he's about 100 health. Looking to trade stickies with the other demo, Bao, but is kind of on the worser end just by health comparisons right before that arrow. He's walked up on Tetris, super aggressive, but oh, the pipes from this man. They're clean. He needs another arrow. Oh my god, he almost died of that roller. Went down to 2 health, but his team is just going to absolutely crush the rest of blue under their boots with that double pipe from Alfredo Dan opening things up here.
Yeah, Alfredo Dan definitely no stranger to sixes, especially RGL. You know, winning IM as convincingly as it did, they only lost 1 map that entire season, which is some people could say it was a fluke, just unprepared and everything. But either way, showing up that mid with an incredible 1 pipe 2 kills.
Alright, and here we got the red Uber. They're walking forward. There is a Putis on the field, and we've seen Sunshine Putis do many wonderful things for the defense, as he is still 300, and they actually got no kills with this Uber. Oh, the heavy tossing the and we have a pause. Alright. This isn't just me, right? I'm not lagging?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm paused as well, so let's just analyze this pipe that Alfredo Dan shot at. Do you think there's,
I want to stay away as far away from the heavy as possible because
that is
it's
true.
so loud and so obnoxious.
I can hear heavy up to second.
Oh god, it's so loud. I'm gonna keep my cam on flatline, aka Pwned is Kevin here on the far right, 69 HP, optimal, trying to get in on the right. But yeah, that Uber, I mean, as we can see right now with the health, it's not that great for either side, really. Like, and the Uber is over. The Heavy's probably about to die as he was revved up between 3 players. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to see here. Like, he should get cleaned up with Alfredo Dan and, is it Korean? I can't really see. Yeah, Korean and Alfredo Dan should clean up the Heavy. It's only 60 health. But, like, and the rest of blue is just postured up on the top right. Meanwhile, we have Water Flame, aka Asian, I believe, looking to bomb from behind the point. So, yeah, I don't know. It's really anyone's hold, but of course we have this pause to deal with first. Let me message Alfredo Dan, see what's going on.
I would have liked to see a soldier play on the power position behind the point, like, you know, just good high ground to play on. Just, you know, you're able to see most of the loss besides the point, but right now you're not dealing with the point just because you have a heavy. You still have like the medic and everyone up alive, so you can just play here, spam some rockets towards the combo, especially both soldiers who are watching this store, trying to keep out Pwned Kevin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the red soldiers could do something here, because, you know, Asian could bomb and then Flatline could peek the top right. Alfredo Dan is saying Shady is throwing up, so they weren't kidding when they said this dude was just sick. But okay, first I gotta get away from the heavy. Oh, we're back. Never mind. So what happened? 3 of blue collapses under the might of that Uber, and that's probably, yeah, that's gonna be around. And not sure what blue are gonna do when they have a gamer that is apparently sick and throwing up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's up to you or not only you're experiencing this, but my HUD right now is currently broken.
Oh yes, of course. HUDs always break at the end of pauses. We'll get the HUD reload scheme after a while to get that back up and running for you guys. But we got another mid here. I'm not sure, did blue go to mid with 5? No, it looks like yeah, Shady is alive, or died earlier, just now actually. So it's kind of hard to tell. Might go into third person for a little bit, but red actually getting a decent amount of players, and Looks like they have positioning on the midpoint as Alfredo Dan goes down super late, but it looks like, yeah, Red will take another mid win here.
So yeah, Blue definitely just kind of playing that little bit precarious, shady. Did show up to the mid, but wasn't able to do a whole lot. Possibly just kind of still feeling under the weather. Blue did seem to have an engineer going up, kind of canceled that, but decided to bring it back up again. Just understanding that Ubers are even, and they want to do the Highlander strat here.
Alright, and there's that pause in the STV, as we can see. Even Ubers, both medics died. And again, keep trying HUD reload scheme after a while. It will fix itself, but for now you just have to wait.
Yeah, no. So the Ubers are red team does have 80%, building a lot better than blue team here. Blue team's only at 60, so. But again, both teams are probably going to assume that it is even Ubers, so this is going to be territory for the soldier sacks.
Flatline cam, let's go flatline. Sneak in a quick HUD reload scheme. He's trying to peek top right with his soldier, but he's going to do the Marmaloo bomb probably. Here he goes. He hits his head on the door and dies instantly to the trap, so Bao shuts him down real quick. Shady peeking through dungeon trying to get something, but a scout spotted him, and we're just going to chill out for a little bit.
So yeah, definitely a little bit of a mistake. Not doing the Marmaloo bomb, but just like in the Marmaloo bomb itself, just bonking his noggin up top, and the demo was just like free kill, just presses the button.
You surprised at the lack of a counter sack there from Blue? I guess they did have a heavy NG, so makes sense. But Flatline actually coming back up on Sniper, so the off-class cam, you're kind of have to put it on them because you're expecting the off-class to open things up for his team.
One in peak.
HUDs are fixed, yeah, and he's just clearing stickies. And but like Bao is just holding that door very, very closely, just preventing. He's not giving up the free real estate, but there is free real estate on the left. Flatline fires his first shot. They know about the sniper now. This scout might get caught in, but actually, and they kill Shady first, so this is a good opportunity for Flatline. Oh, he has a shot on the medic. He whiffs the first shot, but he still has all this space. Putis Jr. hiding behind the giant pillar, so she should not be headshot here. As wow, brave jump from Putis Jr. as Flatline brings out another headshot, and the Uber actually does get forced. So red team getting the force and they're not going to get out of lobby. Actually, a big mistake there from the red medic dropping his soldier. I figured that they were either going to counter Uber right away or try and leave through shutter. Alfredo Dan's going to salvage, though, just walks forward, 2 pipes Putis Jr., and that's going to be heal advantage and Uber advantage for the side of red.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a mistake there. Definitely did seem to be that Flatline was a little bit too antsy as a sniper, just trying to see if he can get a quick flick shot on the medic. Just got to be patient. But along with that, Theo dropping a player in the Uber, but Alfredo Dan just salvages it because he's absolute beast player. That's what we've seen this so far.
Yeah, so now red, I'm just going to call for the red medic Theo since that's in his name. Theo running up a 50% Uber advantage. Alfredo Dan and a scout likely to take part in this Uber. They're gearing up towards the left side. There is a heavy to contend with as they walk in super deep, just popping now. This heavy is not long for this world. This medic is also caught in a horrible position. Alfredo Dan putting 2 picks onto the board. Pipes a soldier, double pipes, 3 kills for him. That should give his team more than enough position and health to win the round, and that's in fact what happens. 2-0 in favor of Hairline Treatment Center.
Yeah, really nicely done. They just immediately focused on the heavy, and then after the heavy, they're just able to snowball from there, getting the medic, getting all the really crucial damage onto everyone. So really clinical there as we head on to the next mid.
Yep, here we are, third mid. I'm watching Hypno right now and just dance around his own shack. Just pot shot soldiers from... Oh, gets piped, and oh, Alfredo Dan, the domination kill onto the enemy medic. Although it's a scrappy fight now, it's a 3v3 MGE, and it looks like red is going to come out on top. Just Hypnus alive on scout, trying to fight 3 players. They are kind of hurt, but he's actually behind enemy lines. Korean might find himself in a 1v1. Oh, he's actually run back in through choke or through cafe. Not able to kill Asian. 17 health. Valiant effort, but a lot closer in terms of the mid this time. So, but at the end of the day, HTC gonna get another mid win under their belts here. Let's check the mediguns. Is there anything funny going on? Absolutely not. Both meds on stock Uber. We're gonna have our first real big stalemate of the game as Flatline tried to peek through Valley. He's getting bombed. That soldier has counter bombed him, but manages to jump away. And actually Bao going down to Alfredo Dan once again, proving to us that he is the player to watch right now. Just doing a ton of work for his team. Red's gonna just waltz on a second. And they also have ad both in Ubers and in players. They're just going to walk in on the left. That soldier gets completely shut down by that scout. Alfredo Dan's still connecting pipes. He has stickies on point, so he's waiting for his teammates to kind of get in on the cap, but they're just, you know what? Who needs the cap when you can just kill a bunch of things before you pop Uber? And now it's up to these 3 blue players to try and salvage it. Alfredo Dan trying his best, staying alive for a really long time. And yeah, red is just going to collapse. And yep, that's going to be a 3-0 half after about 9.5 minutes. Hairline Treatment Center putting on a clinic right now. Alfredo Dan absolutely dominating.
Yeah, although he's not super high up in the scoreboard, all of the kills and picks he's been getting have been extremely crucial. Like just killing off Pudis really early on in the mid, or like anytime an exchange is going to happen. So
it's not about the kills; it's about the impact. And this game
yes.
he just has his impact like all over this half. Just I'm willing to bet he probably dropped over 400 DPM as I'm trying to bring up the logs on my phone right now, but. You know, I feel like kind of like the last game that we just casted with the newcomer, the mids just completely like dominating for one side. So the players and the team on the losing end of that, they can't really do much when you're just getting insta roll to last as soon as the round starts, basically. And surprisingly, not as much damage as I thought. I guess Alfredo Dan was just he's top fragging right now with 10 picks, tied with his soldier buddy Asian, but he's only doing 260. So I guess the damage was misleading, but again, the kills and the impact are absolutely not.
The pause might also have a factor with this.
Yeah, the pause was, it wasn't too long, but yeah, you're right. That definitely could have factored into things. Inky running off a perfect half right now. Went 5-0. Baiting his medic, XD.
Yeah.
But yeah, not much else to say right now. I mean, it was just the story of the mid fights. Alfredo Dan almost like always opened things up with a pick or two, and his team followed up. And then there was really only one mid where it was like a kind of a scrappy fight at the very end after both medics went down. But look at that, quick halftime, and we're gonna go right into the second half. Who do you want to watch this mid?
Well, the rule of BLANCTV obviously states that we have to watch the dominant player, but at the same time, I also do want to see what Inky is doing, just getting the perfect half as a scout. So,
all right, we'll give it to the Inky cam, rolling out through choke. Alfredo Dan once again postured up to take left side with his team. Kind of a ring around the rosy type mid, although blue is staying a little bit slower. Oh my gosh, and Dev just gets air piped. Shady goes down. It's a bloodbath right now as 4-5 players go down on the side of ASAP Mob. Just Hypno behind enemy lines. He's gonna have to do something magical here. But it looks like they're throwing a couple players back for him. Maybe not. He is. I'm gonna keep my eye on him because he is still stuck behind enemy lines, rolling out through choke now. If someone's got to make a play, he's got to make it now. He's sneaking in. The scout has spotted him. It's not going to be a 1v1. He's going to elect to run away. Oh my god, I almost thought he got out. But Inky and Korean shut him down. Only 40% on the side of blue. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, right now is did red team decides to just push from the left, milking the Uber as much as they can. They are able to bring down the heavy. The Uber does finally come out, and all of blue team kind of stuck in spawn, so red team can just delegate all these players to cap the point. A little bit slow there, just the scouts prioritizing another target besides the point, but doesn't necessarily matter because they are able to finish the round.
And just like that, it's 4-0. Alright, someone on blue's gotta make a big play here. I mean, they are for server.
Might be another pause, you know.
They are, for a lack of a better word, getting a little bit crushed right now. Just the pure aggression. The DM from red is kind of giving them lots of trouble, as we are again in another pause. Shady perhaps again feeling under the weather. Apparently he was thrown up. You hate to see that. Not sure what's going on, but
yeah, there are some things that happens. Definitely playing TF2 or really any game whenever you're ill is definitely going to affect your performance a little bit, just because you're not going to be fully in the game. You're going to be more concentrated on your own well-being. You know, your body might ache. You might be running up a fever, especially if you are throwing up. So, to anyone out there, if you are feeling ill, please make sure to take care of yourself. Don't strain your body to do anything that it shouldn't. Drink plenty of water. Eat some good food.
Now, what do you think? I want you to take a look at the red players getting ready to roll out through Choki. I want you to take a look at Korean and Asian, and I want you to tell me, what do you think the what's the word here? The link between these two players. They're both rocking the same type of hat, and they both have a 4 in their name, replacing an A. Both obviously named after like Asian culture. One being literally Asian, one literally being Korean. Both of them rocking unusuals as well.
Yeah, it definitely does provide a little bit of a synergy. You know, sometimes just being able to, like, you know, link up with someone who is from like the same, not necessarily region, I would say, but just like, you know, from the same.
I think that gives them a in-combat bonus here, as we have Jod in the chat saying, blue just needs a pyro, NG, and heavy at last. Where have I seen that before?
As he does throw out the forehead in chat.
Oh, and we are unpaused, so all we had to do was talk about Highlander classes on last, and the game is back. So I'm assuming, again, that it was a pause on Blue's end, as Shady was not feeling well. Soldiers do the Roamer Special, and they trade with each other in Cafe. So it's still anybody's mid right now, as Blue starts off with the aggression, but Korean has shut down that soldier, and now he's falling back, cleaning up that scout. But actually, Blue is the one that has better point control this time. That was a long-range pipe, I think, from Bao. And, yeah, Blue's gonna win their first mid of this match, I'm pretty sure.
It is currently match point for HCC here, but Blue definitely does have the opportunity to bring it back. It's basically still almost a full 30 minutes. They do have 27 in the
Oh, the red flank just pushed in, got the force onto Pudish Jr. They're gonna try and make the most of it and take 2. As I'm going to try a HUD reload scheme, but once again, that's going to take a while to actually fix itself out. What percentage is Theo at? Theo is at only 40%, so certainly not the end of the world, but Alfredo Dan going down there is a big deal, as it gives Blue incentive to push, and they kill off Asian right away. They know that, they should know that the Ubers are not going to be a factor here, as Shady does go down. Oh, but then Dev kind of goes in deep as well. Oh, but there you go. Blue just crashes the point. They got 2 picks. They rolled into last, and they're on the board, 4-1.
That pause definitely seemed to help out a whole lot. Just for Blue team, maybe kind of stalled out Red's momentum. Might be tactical, might be just that shady.
I didn't even think about that. It could have totally been a tack pause, which if it was, then it obviously helped them out a lot, as they're now, you know, they got around on the board. I'm going to watch Shady here. Shady just sitting by his own valley, waiting for the opportunity to strike, playing this super patiently, just waiting for the right opportunity. The rest of his team have moved up by choke, so what's he going to do? He's going to jump right on top of Alfredo Dan, goes for the air shot, unable to do it, and his team has crumbled around him. 4 players down. Only like maybe one person alive right now, and that is Hypnus, trying to get on top of the enemy medic. Does about half damage, but he gets cleaned up. And we could be looking at the final moments of this match here.
Yeah, it definitely did seem to be that Blue definitely had a, they did have a game plan going into wanting to play the mid, just trying to like, bait everyone into the roamer and have the roamer bomb in and do a whole bunch of damage. But red team able to catch the roamer, just understood that, hey, there's just one player down, we could just rush everyone. And Alfredo Dan hitting some pipes. Not only that, but just everyone in HCC was able to recognize Imputus.
Speaking of Alfredo Dan, I mean, he's probably going to take this Uber unless they're actually playing it really slow. The medic died, so I'm not exactly sure what they're waiting for. Perhaps they were just looking. Yeah, they were just scouting it out, looking for any off class. They spot the heavy. I'm just gonna keep it on Alfredo Dan. He's walked forward. Shady's first death, and now the medic is absolutely caught. Alfredo Dan is just kind of waiting by the other door. He actually gets he gets flashed at the very end, cleans up the medic without even looking at Putis Jr. and that's gonna be all she wrote. Just Bao left alive, not able to do it. Gets a late kill on Kevin Espone on flatline. And that's just going to be that. A pretty swift and decisive 5-1 victory here for Hairline Treatment Center as they improve to 4-0 in the season.